All right, and we're off. Okay. Like I said, if we get into that point where we can, we will. All right.
Welcome back to the middle ground, everyone.
Fuck, dude. Dude, I swear to God, I cannot wait until we get the shed going this summer. This setup is fucking annoying the fuck out of me.
Well,
we can
yeah,
do
I mean,
the
like, again,
L-shaped thing back there.
But it's still the sit down, dude. Like, do you remember what it looks back there? Like the shape of it, how narrow it is. It's almost like my whole fucking the shed where we're gonna do the studio once summer hits.
Oh no,
You don't remember the way it looks?
no, it's pretty narrow though, isn't it?
No, you've seen it.
Like clean though.
You might not have saw how clean me and the kids got it last summer. I swear you did though, because
No, I did because I had to take a piss outside of it the other night.
oh yeah, but you didn't see like the actual inside once it was all cleaned out. Right now, my mother-in-law's stuff is still all up in there.
Jesus Christ.
But it's coming along. Like if once we get all that stuff out, it's already all smoothed out. The ground is all done up and everything like that. So then we just got to put the boards up and go from there. No, me and David did. But so all we'd have to do is put some posts down, and then we can just drop some fucking plywood down on it as a floor. I mean, ghetto as fuck, dude. But at the same time, yeah, it'll work way better than this because this whole setup is just not working for me. And I think that it's an issue with the mics. The way we're gonna have it there outside is gonna be way better because this is not gonna have to get moved around, unplugged, and all that other shit. But that's why I was so happy going to Hobby Lobby. They had some fucking good stuff, like the material and shit that we can get it going. Because this is fucking annoying, man. Can't do it anymore. Thought I turned that down. I don't know if anybody can hear the fucking South Park in the background.
Probably it's pretty loud.
Yeah. Give it to Alyssa and see if she
It's
can turn it
on
down.
the soundboard.
Oh, is it? Alyssa, we actually are Jamie and turn down the sound over there.
Yeah, Jamie.
There's like a little plus
It's
button
on
on the
this side.
ends.
Oh,
Yeah.
there's a favour, love, and just turn down the TV for us, would you?
It's right there, isn't it? It's
Thank
not
you.
hard to find. There you go. That wasn't very hard to do at all, was it?
Oh, it's good. Finish.
Well, let's hope so.
Good.
If not, it's
What are
all
you
right.
doing?
I'm just talking. You
I know, but
pummeled
who are
it.
you trying to be?
I'm me.
No,
Right,
mate?
look.
Yeah, me.
I'm trying to be Mike.
You're such a cocky prick, aren't you? You're just like, oh, yeah, guess what? I can do it better. I can do it better. You
You're
want me to
doing
do
like
mine?
so
It
many
doesn't fucking matter.
times.
Dude, you guys can really clown that out when you guys say it all the time. Oh, shit, that was British. Oh, shit, that was Irish.
Yeah.
Yeah, call
but-
me out right now when I did it like fucking 3 different accents. Fucking dicks. Swear to God.
Because you're yeah.
Nah, I suck at
He
accents,
does
dude.
try so very hard.
I do, bro. And then like on the spot, like right on the fucking spot, it is. It's super extra,
watch
bro.
Spring-
So for the people that don't know, I remember. Okay, and it was
that
it's
fucking
a
story
harkening
time.
back to the story time.
Yeah.
But there was
You're talking about Hard Rock, right?
yeah, I'm talking about Hard Rock. There's a point where Roman and I with our girls at the time.
You just had to say it like that. You never walk by like that's stupid.
She just walks away. She's like, I'm not
the
doing it.
girl at the time, so you
Yeah.
know. We were, Roman and I were just fucking because we were in Seattle and we were just fucking around, and we thought it would be funny, if we started doing accents while we were at the Hard Rock Cafe, and so
Oh, we tried all day.
we were, but we
Yeah.
were like experimenting the whole day because like originally like we were because this is kind of like. I don't know how many people have actually seen the movie. What is it called?
In Bruges.
In Bruges. Okay, so like Rowan and I were trying Irish accent. I think we're from Irish accents to English accents,
Well,
like the whole day. Because
fuck, that movie actually has 3 different accents in it. Is that dude Scottish, isn't he?
Who?
Not Colin Farrell. He's Irish.
Colin Farrell's Irish, and
Then the other
that's
guy.
originally we tried doing the Irish thing because I remember like we saw
What is it I'm trying to
we saw
say?
those fat people walking in front of
Yeah.
us when we were in Seattle, and we're like, well, they haven't gone down there.
And then Amber look right back at us like, dude, don't. Yeah.
Don't do it.
What are you trying to say? Yeah, that was funny.
What exactly am I trying to say? What's your fucking outfits?
Didn't we go to the movie
movie theaters right after that?
We did.
Yes.
And you guys were doing your fucking accent, and then we go up to pay for the fucking.
The guy was
tickets?
Scottish.
Yeah.
Dude, I panicked.
I never regret that I wasn't around to see that.
Yeah, because they were already in the theater, and me and her were being a little like cocky, and she started in it. She started with it like when we were in Seattle. She wasn't doing the accents with us. It was just me and Nathan. But we were in the theater. You like went ahead and started doing it too. So then you're like, "Oh shit, babe, did you hear that?" I was like, "What?" And she's like, "He's fucking
Well, then
Scottish."
after you told me, he was like, "When you
We came in laughing, right?
When you walked into the movie theater, you're like, bro, dude, you were like, I lost my shit, bro." And I was like, what happened? I was like, what happened? He's like, dude, the guy that checked us in for the movie, he was Irish. I was like, wait, but so what happened? He was like, dude, so I was doing a bullshit Irish accent, and then this guy returned, like, you told
You know
me,
what? Like I felt like I was being cocky because we were.
Right.
No one knew.
Right.
You know, we're in the line and we're saying it, but she's the one
And
that
then-
caught in on the guy.
and then you lost your shit.
I panicked, bro. I panicked. I was like, "Oh shit! What do I do? What do I do?" Because I didn't know if the guy heard me. So then, if I got up into the front of the line, you know what I mean, and then I talked normal, like this motherfucker was mocking me, you know, or something. So I was like, "Oh shit!" And I just started laughing, just like a fucking stony idiot. Like, fuck.
That
But
was almost as funny.
You
as
were
when
getting
we
to
were at
a
the Hard
point-
Rock Cafe.
Yeah, you were getting to that point.
So that's what
That
I
was
wanted
dumb.
to talk about. Was at the Hard Rock Cafe. Like I figured, you know, one of the easiest accents to imitate is British. And so when we were at like you and I had an agreement. We were like, okay, let's talk British to the waiter.
we said
okay?
that at work.
Right.
We said at work that we were going to do this all day. We said we were going to. Oh, we're going to go to Seattle with our girls, and we're going to be British.
But we were sitting there at the Hard Rock Cafe, and then I allowed. Well, you.
I went
spoke up
first, yeah.
And you go, hello. that was one.
You lost your
I
shit.
was looking at my menu, and I just started dying behind
His
it.
hands
All-
were shaking.
All you would have seen is me shake, like the menu was shaking because I'm just laughing.
Can you recall what I said after that, though?
No,
I can't either.
I can't either.
Because that part was so funny. We blacked out the rest of the. Like, how awkward was that? Once I was like, hello. Because
I was dying laughing.
if you think about it, I had to keep on going because I obviously
you did.
sparked up the conversation.
No. I mean, you tried.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like, how good did I try? You know, obviously it was shit from the get go.
The whiskey barbecue burger. You know, like you.
Yeah, maybe I
said
just
something
went
like
with it.
something along
Yeah.
those lines, right? And then I
That
was
was
just
bad.
dying behind my.
His hands were
Menu.
shaking. So like it didn't matter, even if I said it like let's say I said it good or whatever, like it was done after that. Like this bitch knew something was up. Like, oh my god, these fucking idiots. But that was fucking hilarious.
I don't want to be able to.
Because when I'm on the spot, it's extra.
You had me at hello.
Yeah. But no.
Like when we were at the Dairy Queen fucking. drive-thru.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. We did that too. Like in the me, you, and it was
Chloe.
yeah. We did that. And that was just going off.
Oh my god.
But see, when I'm on a roll, when I'm like doing on a rant, it's a lot easy. It comes out and actually does okay.
I find that it's like my best English accent comes out when I'm pissed. Like,
Yeah. Because you're already on that on that vibe to let's spit it out. And
Right.
again, on the spot, it comes out. Hello, you know, hi governor. You know, fine. You know, it's gonna seem retarded, and it was dumb. That was foolish. But when we were walking down the street though, and that was funny. That was good.
They ain't,
Bunch
going
of fucking
down,
idiots.
they ain't going down there.
What is it you trying to say? And then that's when we
What
got
do
the
you think
looks
I'm
like,
trying to
don't
say?
do it.
Those are a bunch of fucking elephants.
Amber hates that movie. That's another movie Amber actually hates. She hates that movie, dude. And dude, that one you can't blame her for that, dude. Because that
No,
movie
I
is
can.
no. When it comes to like a Simple Mind, it's there. Damn, that sounded kind of fucked up, but
That's a great movie.
she's the one that said it last night. Oh, here she comes. I'm saying how you don't like In Bruges, the movie with Colin Firth, the one that we're talking about. You're a bunch of fucking elephants.
Wait,
Yeah.
is that the one that we seen in theaters?
No, darling. The one that we were mimicking on the streets of
I
Seattle.
like that one. It's the one we saw in theaters that I don't like.
Okay. I feel like you don't know which movie I'm talking about. You don't know karate.
If I'm being honest.
Back off short arms. You don't.
I know what you're.
Do you recall that?
Both.
Okay.
I just
I like
can't
that movie.
picture what it is.
Whatever
Wait, you
movie
don't
that we
even
saw
know
in
what we're
theaters,
talking about?
The one that I fell asleep in.
I don't like it.
Are you talking about Black Mass?
Oh, okay. Well,
That has its moments too.
Yeah, I didn't care for that one.
yeah. I mean,
'Cause
you
we did
kind of
see that in
have to
theaters.
be invested in like that.
Yeah. Well, you also don't like Inception, and that's blasphemy.
I know.
Inception's good.
Inception's a great movie.
That is bullshit.
What?
That she just said that about Inception.
Yeah, I know. That's like one of my top 10s for sure. I wouldn't say top 5, but definitely
That's a
top
great
10.
movie, and that's entertaining as fuck.
Yeah.
That's a great movie.
Well,
That's in the top 10. Like,
and I think if it's a movie that's going to make you think
Yeah.
that's a movie worthwhile,
Yeah.
that's a movie worth watching. I don't like the simple movies because then I'm going to call it out.
Yeah.
Like, boom, there it is. And usually 9 times out of 10, they tell you in the fucking trailer. And it bugs me. So it's like the movie has to be good. So, yeah, Inception was a great fucking movie, though. That was a Christopher Nolan movie, right?
yes.
Yeah. Speaking of movies or shows and shit on Netflix, dude. So that Chris Rock shit, bro. I really want to take all, like, I was giving you shit. I was like, no, dude, I think you're looking at it the wrong way. Yeah, I was wrong. You were looking at it the right way. That was, like, awful.
He ended up watching it without me. After I had said I wanted to watch it, because I
You told me-
watched.
I did. So I was like,
You
yeah.
told me that you were kicking him shit
Yeah.
for that. Yeah.
I was kind of mad.
But you were, like, it was like a little bit later.
didn't
You
miss
already went to
much.
bed.
I mean, it was.
Well, I watched Ben's video, so
yeah,
I saw-
Ben's review on it.
Yeah.
I didn't actually watch Ben's review on it.
He liked
Actually,
it.
Yeah.
He didn't dog
He
it.
did, yeah. No, he did. He talked it up.
Well, did you see the what I sent you? The backlash that he's getting right now?
Ben?
No, Chris Rock. I sent you on Messenger. They're attacking him. Black women are attacking him
Surprise,
because
surprise.
yeah, he's getting attacked with it.
What did he? What could they possibly attack him for? Like I said, dude. Like I told you earlier today, I was saying like a lot of a lot of his points were favoring the left, and I was surprised about that because it's just like because to me, I was just like,
thought it was
because I was thinking, dude, like you know that the people that actually support you are on the right. Like nobody, people on the left don't really give a fuck about you. Like because you say a lot of
In his
controversial
past
shit.
stuff, dude. In his past, Bigger and Blacker was a good stand-up from him.
Absolutely, yeah.
And
Absolutely.
he really is common. He's in the middle ground when it comes to. It seemed like when he always talked about race, he talked shit on black people. He talked shit on white people, yellow, brown, whatever it is. And now it was.
It felt like it was pandering.
Yeah.
It felt like it was pandering.
like he had it- he
And
kinda
that's
jumped
what
in
that was
that.
confused me. Is that I was just like, dude,
That's not Chris Rock.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and when I heard him doing his bit, I was thinking, dude, who do you think is in your corner? Because it ain't the
Yeah.
people that you're trying to pander to.
Yeah. I don't know, dude. Like like when you think of the whole conspiracy shit with the Hollywood and cancellation and everything, dude, like I know it's like far-fetched and the whole cloning shit and everybody, but the mentality thing where they brainwash them when you're like, you reach a certain status and celebrity status or whatever, it seems like they have to conform and it switches over. Either that or you are going to get canceled now. And so that's what I mean by like they cloned him is like his mind is totally fucking bought into pandering because the old Chris Rock that we know, just like Dave Chappelle,
Right.
does not submit and
which is
there's
why
no
I was
submission.
hoping that he wouldn't stoop to that level.
Well, he
Like
did,
that
kinda.
bothered me because it's just like
Unless we're wrong, you know, I feel kind of fucking bad actually bringing it up because you do need to. She does need to watch it because what if it did go over both of our heads?
no.
I'm just saying. What if it did?
We're not both stupid.
No, but really. What an ass. No, but I'm over here saying I'm admitting like there are because I'm actually surprised Ben Shapiro praised it so much. Like really, you felt like the Batman was pandering to the left with the little quips of the little boards, but yet Chris Rock is not. You had all day to talk about how the Batman movie was politically going towards the left, and it wasn't as much. I mean, there was signs of the left there, but the agenda wasn't shoved down your throat throughout the movie. This was getting shoved down our throats. Like, again, when he was talking about the Republican and the Democrats, I know he was trying to say both sides are fucked up, but he could have worded that joke way better, saying that Republicans lie. They lie. You can't say
Now,
nothing.
who are these white men fucking complaining about shit? And it was just like,
But see, when he did that, it reminded me of The Longest Yard. When he's like, "Yo, I'll give you that Xanax or that Prozac. I know how you white people are. You know, you're depressed. I don't get it. You know, you're white. Smile."
Yeah,
That's what it sounded like. The joke was going.
That's where I thought, yeah.
But when I didn't want to hear the whole Will Smith shit, and I know that's what everyone was waiting for. Everyone wanted to hear that. But like you saw the Ben Shapiro reaction to it. You got the gist of it. I already fucking knew. So it's like I didn't really care for that. I wanted to know what else he had to say, and it was disappointing.
Sure.
When he said about the January 6th riots, that had nothing. Like, dude, your joke made no sense. Because it had nothing to do with that. It was actually like what we talked about it at work today. It was actually the opposite of that. You would think that they're actually on your side because they're going against white males. Like if you're gonna think that way in that mentality, what the fuck, dude? Your jokes fell to the wayside, bro. And that was. But again, that is my opinion. If
it seemed lazy considering that you had so much time to like.
Yeah, it was easy. Yeah.
Everyone wanted him to come out with a special, and everyone wanted him to talk about Will Smith.
Yeah.
Everyone recognizes that he's a great stand-up comedian. So they had high hopes for this next special. So the fact that he didn't deliver was a bit.
But that's the thing, though.
Yeah.
But that's the thing, though. It did deliver to other people. No. I haven't heard anybody talking negative about it. Besides us.
They're stupid.
But that's what I'm saying. Could it have gone over our heads of, again, like the story I was telling you about what he was saying about his daughter. He blamed it on the educational system, the school. But he was the one that got his daughter kicked out. And then you straight up told everybody with the fucking microphone in your hand. I told her I didn't know nothing about, you see what those crackers did? They're mean, I told you. And then she grew up. Like, yo, bro, like, that's not a joke. You manipulated your daughter in the worst way. You put hate in her heart, thinking that it was a cracker that got you kicked out of school, but it was your black daddy, you stupid ass. Like, that's stupid.
Those crackers are me.
Those crackers are me.
Just like,
yeah, dude. So I didn't get it. I didn't get the joke.
Again, flip that fucking
Scenario?
flip that scenario, and you're like, those black people are mean. Like, again, it's just like, dude.
Well, that's why we didn't like you people.
When are we gonna overcome this fucking this race barrier?
We're far from overcoming it, dude. Because we're taking.
But for fuck's sake,
20, 30 fucking steps back.
I've said it many times, but like, dude, growing up, it was just never a factor in my life. So like, it's so foreign to me that it's like
You got white privilege.
But it's just so foreign to me, dude, that concept. Because like growing up, like I literally looked at everyone as my equal.
Sure.
I just don't see how people, unless it's put in your head, unless a grown-up puts it in your fucking head, that's the only time that you actually look at other people differently. Like in this day and age, like that's the only time that you start looking.
Yeah,
at
you're
people
raised
like, hey,
racist.
you know what?
You're not.
Yeah, you know what? He's
way.
a little bit more darker than I am, and therefore, like I should look at them differently because they're not me.
Yeah.
And that wasn't a factor in my life, but. Again, like that's what people are putting in kids' heads today.
Like you can acknowledge racism's out there. It's live and well.
Sure.
Sure, it's there. But there is a line to where it's glorified. And right now it's glorified.
Right now it's being glorified. Yeah. It's like,
Yeah.
hey, you know what? Your skin color defines you. Like to your very core.
And we've had
That is so that I mean that is just yeah, no, I mean like that
the South Park get you?
yeah.
Squirrel.
I was about to look, but it didn't.
No, but I mean like telling kids that like their skin color defines them as a person is so hurtful. Like,
Well, I don't even like it when people say that your heritage defines you. I think that's stupid.
dumb.
That's dumb. Because my heritage is kind of brutal and they're evil. You know, it's just my culture is beautiful.
Well,
My culture is beautiful, but my heritage is ruthless.
And yeah,
and
all
mean.
culture again, like all cultures
All
should be
cultures are.
celebrated. Like I
Sure.
mean, like Mexican culture is beautiful.
Sure.
Mexican culture is beautiful, which is again kind of your background, but at the same time, dude, you're an American.
Oh, 100%.
Like you're an American, and you're what third or fourth generation American.
more, yeah.
So
Well, because my family
raised.
resided in Texas even when it was Mexico, so it just
dude, and so
Yeah.
why on earth would you define yourself as a Mexican American. It
Right.
doesn't make any sense at all.
I've gotten so much backlash from that. Like I've literally on applications, I've crossed it out.
Right,
On my
right.
school application when I started coaching, I literally crossed it out, American.
Right.
Because I mean, you don't say you're German American.
Hell no.
You know what I'm saying? You don't.
Because
Why is that? Like, why is that? Because that's the thing. Like, why you don't say that? You just don't do that.
My family,
Russian American,
my
Irish American. You don't say that.
So my family came here like after World War II, or sorry, right before World War II, like before the Germans started being all fucked up. So like my family came here, and yeah, and so I'm third generation American, immigrated from Europe. Why on earth would I continue to call myself German American? How long am I supposed to call myself German American?
Yeah.
But because I'm white, like people just assume like, oh, you're American. Okay, well,
Then say that.
like,
Don't
yeah,
say
like,
that he's African
I'm
American.
sitting across from you,
Mexican
and you're a
American.
third generation American. Well, you know,
whatever.
yeah, and it's dumb. It's just fucking dumb.
It's a waste of breath. It's a waste of and like not this is a conversation, but just in general when we talk about
Unless you're like a first generation immigrant that like came from a lot of
Again, if I came here from Mexico, I'm a
Right.
Mexican American. If you came here from
Right.
Germany or whatever, you're a German American.
and I had the fucking accent and everything.
Yeah.
You know, like I was just like,
It's fucking simple. Like that's what Ernie would say. It's real fucking simple.
It's a lot more simple than people would like it to be, but yeah, it's dumb. It's dumb.
Well, when we were talking about we had an episode before of that I'm trying to silence it so I don't want to fucking hear it. About the schools and everything, and it, you know,
Could you be professional and get off your
you
fucking
can suck
phone,
a
please?
dick, dude. Shut the fuck up. Fuck. No, you know, with the schools and everything, and you were saying that it's there, but it's not like people take a real hard offense or making a big deal in any type of waves with race. There's none of that shit going on right there. I know we've talked about it before in previous shit, but yeah, dude. I don't know. Wow, it's funny how when we're on our roll with our conversations, like how the fuck did we even get there? About culture and our shit. It's crazy, like, because I was like, you know, we have this, and it's like, okay, we want to get to the topics and everything. It's like, wow, man. Because then if I feel like, okay, that was the next topic, bam. Oh shit, January 6th and all the bullshit that's happening
the
there.
whole point is you should probably, if you're from any background at all whatsoever, you should just, you know, you're an American, you're one of us, and shut the fuck up. Shut
One of us.
the fuck up. Please.
Well, there you go. You have it. That's what Nathan said. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, you know what? And I'll fucking.
Well,
I'm
you
gonna
are.
go
You're
to
saying
it.
it to the world. Yeah.
You should shut the fuck up if you're an American and you.
It's like it's so frustrating.
I'm lost for words because I'm just so fucking tired of it.
Well, everything that's going on, man. Again, when we were talking about even the January 6th shit, a lot of shit is cracking off again. I can't believe that's still going off. And the fact is, but in a way, I'm happy it is because they, again, look even more stupid. And when everything's coming about with the coming up elections and everything, it's a good thing that this is exposed because this was actually right after Trump's out of office and everything went into shambles with January 6th and being Trump's fault. I'm glad the fact that he is running again and, you know, this will back up. This is good for him. Again, I know you and I will go back and forth with the whole DeSantis and Trump thing. But it is a good thing. And it is going to be good for Trump this coming election with it because it wasn't his fault. It was a peaceful thing. It was like the video evidence that came out and with that officer that just died, that had died from it. That was the evidence shows that it was fake. There's documented doctors put out the reports of why he died and no head trauma. Had nothing to do with, he did get hit with a fire extinguisher, but his coroner, the shit was that he didn't die from it. It was like natural causes because he was walking around normal, doing his own thing. And he had a helmet when he got hit in the head. I mean, shit happens, don't get me wrong. But I mean, if the coroner's saying like, no, he had no head trauma, then what the fuck, dude? That's huge for Trump because it literally, that was fresh right when he got out of office. and then he was blamed for that whole riot,
Right.
which is not even a real
Despite
riot.
the fact that Trump said you should go home.
Yeah. But-
And people just didn't heed his, again, and people are going to blame him because they're going to say his words came too late because he had said, hey, everybody should go home, like after they had already been rioting at the
Sure.
Capitol, right? So they're going to still
Well, another part of
claim that he's at fault.
the evidence is the news coverage that came out after that.
Oh, sure.
It exposes the media. It exposes it more because we actually have the hardcore evidence right there in front of you.
Right.
And we didn't have that before. And they put that guy in on trial, and he got 14 fucking months in prison. Ain't no walk in the park. 14 months in prison. You had to link up. Your life has changed. So I hope he gets out and he sues the shit out of him. Fucking did him a favor, I guess. 14 months, and he's gonna come out on top when he gets out.
Right.
But that's pretty crazy. And I think it's a positive and it's a good thing. Now, what that means for Trump and DeSantis, I don't know.
Well, you already know like my views on like DeSantis versus Trump, and I definitely want DeSantis.
But you understand what I say.
Sure,
Like,
sure. And again, and I've said this many times.
But would you vote that way if it's clear like he's
If I didn't think that DeSantis didn't have a shot and Trump was the best bet, then I'd vote for Trump. But you
got to look at the promoting though too. Like if his campaign is not as strong as Trump's, you are necessarily wasting a vote too if you still
again,
go
and
for DeSantis.
I'm also one of those people that I'm not a loyalist, like to an extent, like where I don't think I owe anybody a vote. You know what I mean? Like, so like I can.
Well, yeah, you
I
do.
can-
You owe the U.S.
okay. Like
You
I
owe
can,
the
I
US
can
the vote,
acknowledge
right?
that I appreciated what Trump did while he was in office,
Yeah.
and simultaneously believe that as much as I appreciate what he did while he was in office, he's done, and I think somebody else should take his place.
But that's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying that. I'm saying strategically, bro. If it comes down where it's a weak campaign and Trump is running hard on it, I'm just saying if it comes down
I
to
understand
it,
what you're saying.
could you rationalize it strategically and say, okay, you know what, DeSantis, it's voting day. He came out weak.
I just
Would you consider voting Trump again? That's what I'm saying. I'm going to vote DeSantis. I'm agreeing with you. I think he's a better candidate. 100% policy wise, the whole nine.
I want you to just wait and observe and wait for DeSantis to announce his.
Motherfucker.
Shut up. I want you to wait and observe for when DeSantis announces his run, and
Yeah.
I want you to see like how much support that he
I
garners,
don't know why you're wording it that
he
way, though.
garners over Trump.
You just said
I
that.
know. I'm saying down the line, let's say it's voting day. I said those words. If it's voting day and DeSantis's campaign came out looking weak, will you consider?
yeah.
That's all I was saying, bro. Is it?
I just don't think that's going to happen.
No,
I just don't think that's going to happen.
I-
I think that by polling data and like by some of the biggest polling
that changes every day, though, bro. Because I saw a different poll. I know where you're going with that. You're saying that people are leaning towards DeSantis.
Gallup. That's what I'm thinking of.
The sort the polling.
Gallup was saying that a significant amount of the country supports a DeSantis run over a Trump run, and Gallup is
I would
one
hope
of
so.
the biggest polls in the whole country.
Sure, but that does change every day.
True, but I think that is like the more Trump opens his mouth during his run, I think that it actually hurts him. And I'm for it. Like I want him to drive voters to
Sure.
to
Like I said, I believe DeSantis is a better candidate.
Right,
100%. He's got my vote.
I know you do.
He's got my vote.
So when I say, like, when I say, like, I understand,
Wait for
like, I know that you're like-minded, like me.
I'll
when it comes
rationalize
to,
it.
yeah. Like when it comes to a DeSantis run versus a Trump run, I also understand that you're saying like if like it came down to like, you know, like there was nothing else out there, and it was going to be like a God forbid, like a Kamala Harris versus Trump.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm going to vote Trump. obviously.
Yeah.
But like, I don't think I want to see how everything plays out in the next year and a half. But I really think DeSantis is going to come out strong, and he's been acting like.
Have you
He's
heard
been acting
of
real-
DeSantis as much? Like, this
And-
is
and,
my
you know,
point.
And what I appreciate about DeSantis is that DeSantis, despite all the shade that Trump's been throwing at DeSantis, DeSantis has been like keeping his cool and acting like a presidential candidate.
There's one thing keeping it cool and being quiet, and to me, he's being quiet.
No, he's.
That's why I'm saying he might come out weak at the end, and if so, I'm gonna vote for Trump. But
No.
only if he comes out weak, because dude, she, like I'm saying, she's seen shit with Dan Crenshaw. She asked today, she's like, damn, is he considering it? Because he's taking a big step when he addressed the New Mexico president, the Mexican president. So, I feel like he is too quiet right now. And I remember you said like he was being that almost like the sleeping giant. You know what I mean? Like taking his time and whatever. That's great, but Trump has a big following that could hurt him if he waits too long. And that was my problem when it comes to campaigning. If you come out too late, Trump's gonna have that fucking Trump train because of those idiots that fucking Trump's this and this, Trump's the savior. I hate that shit.
I think there's two different scenarios. Okay, so there's on the one hand, like I said, I feel like why are you waiting? Just go ahead and announce your run and come out strong, like against Trump. Because Trump's already making a lot of noise as he's obviously announced his 2024 run, so he could do that, or he can just sit back and let Trump undermine himself, which is what it kind of looks like he's doing right now. Like Trump keeps saying things about just like he keeps trying to throw shade at DeSantis, like, and it doesn't hold water. Like the shit that he's been saying about DeSantis.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound like he really knows what he's talking about, or he thinks like it's a real good jab and it's really not. And DeSantis is biding his time, like letting Trump undermine himself, and then when he comes, and then I assume
That's nothing new though.
Sure,
Trump's always putting his fucking foot in his mouth.
I think he's just like I said. I think DeSantis is just biding his time, letting Trump kind of destroy himself in the meantime, saying dumb shit, and then he's gonna come out and be like, "Oh, by the way, I'm running for president." And Trump, like, I just don't like Trump hasn't sounded smart.
Brother, he
That
hasn't
far.
any time. Again, when he's talking about business and numbers, he can sound really articulate and smart when it comes down to business
when
and
he
numbers.
wants to,
But when he's talking, going head to head with people, every time he's made himself look either like an extreme bully or just dumb. Like, dude, you're talking in circles and blah blah blah. But he's done that. He did it with Hillary and he did it with Biden. So that is a problem. That's because he has such a strong following that it doesn't matter how people will make excuses for Trump and say, "Oh, well, no, he meant it this way," and blah 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 blah.
Which is
And he still won.
Why I get annoyed, because people got to stop looking at Trump as like the Messiah.
Yeah.
Like he's our savior.
You're right.
Like, get that out of your fucking head. Like he
But
ain't no savior. What
there's
you
a lot of
should-
people
what
like
you
that.
should be looking at Trump
Yeah.
as.
Crazy people.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, there's like.
I'm just saying.
Like,
I feel like you're
no.
underestimating his following. Is what I'm getting.
Oh no, I don't doubt his following, and that annoys me. It annoys me, his following, because
Yeah,
there's a
yeah.
lot of people that literally look at him as like the savior
Yeah.
of the country, and it's like, get that out of your fucking head. He should, to you, be a glorified DMV attendant. You know what I mean? Like, people shouldn't be looking at him like he's God or he's the king or whatever. Like, look at him as a glorified DMV person. Like, they're there to serve you. They're there to like they hold a government position, and they're there to help you.
Yeah.
But don't look at them like they're like
They're not mommy and daddy. They're not mommy and
some
daddy.
kind of
Yeah.
superhero or like mommy and daddy or whatever.
Well, that's one of the
And
things.
again, that's one of the that's one of the things that I always try to convey to people is it's just like, don't look at the president like they're they're awesome. Like, look at them like they're there to do a job for you, and if they don't do their job properly,
Get them the fuck out.
get them the fuck out.
Why people need to start voting on policies, not the person that's talking on the
Right.
fucking microphone. I don't know who presented the I think it was, who's that wrestler? He was the governor of he was an actor, Ventura, I think his name is. He presented that the ballots should no longer present the name or the Republican Democrat. That should not be on the fucking ballot. Nothing but
You're saying
policies,
policy,
just
right?
policies on the ballot that would force the voter to read it and go about it that way. And that's like an anonymous. That's really anonymous because you just have it that way. I see, like in my peripherals, I see like, hey, what's up?
I have a name
A name for what?
for the person you're talking about, Jesse Ventura,
Jesse Ventura. Yeah. Well, he was the governor of who?
Minnesota.
Minnesota. Okay. He's a big, labeled as a conspiracy guy and really crazy with the whole 9/11 shit and everything. But if you really sit down and listen to what he has to say, he actually makes a lot of sense. That goes with everybody, dude, whether he's a Democrat or liberal or whatever. That's where it all comes down to. If you fucking come to me with a real argument or a real solution or an attempt of a solution, then cool, I'll listen to it. Like Ventura, you probably want to, because he is pretty liberal, but like something like that is a common and understandable way to go about it with the ballots. Absolutely, I agree with that 100%. Yeah, put the fucking policies in there. Force the voters to read the policies, then put it in there. And then I know damn well a lot of people will be like, "Holy shit, I voted Republican."
That's part of the problem is that most people just vote along party lines.
It's a celebrity
That's it.
contest, man.
Like, oh, Democrat check,
Yeah.
or Republican.
We do it too. At this
No, but
point,
I mean,
there is a point where I'll fucking there's no way in hell.
retard.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
gonna do it. So I'm guilty. I'm guilty too, man.
Guilty. Sure, I'm guilty, but I also acknowledge that liberals just don't know what the fuck they're doing about anything. They're just dumb. Sorry, anybody that's Democrat watching the show.
What was it? Rewind. Rewind. Shut the fuck up. Just shut the.
Yeah, and I will take on anybody on any particular issue regarding any subject that you think.
This
that
is
you
why I wanna
know
go live.
better, that you know better than me when it comes to
fuck.
policy.
Oh fuck.
You don't know what you're talking about.
It's taking off the white gloves. Listen, I don't mean
have
that.
white
They don't have to be white gloves. They could be black gloves. Calm down, people. No, but this is why I want to go live. You guys, I feel like this whole section you can hate on, you can throw something at me if you want, but I feel like the comments will come across where this topic could be a full fucking episode.
For sure.
You know what I mean? Because then we can interact and spit out, our opinions and their opinions, and hopefully somebody does have a valid argument, because it is hard to find a valid argument for where the liberals and Democrats are pulling this country. So definitely, I agree.
I would also like to acknowledge that not all liberals are the same. There are plenty of liberals out there that are
Reasonable.
They're thinkers,
Yeah, they're reasonable.
and then there's others that just
But then it's almost hard because, would you even later on you have a conversation with the liberal that's understanding, and then you're like, are you actually a liberal? You actually sound pretty conservative.
Oh, yeah.
right. Well, and
A lot of those.
Right.
I brought this up many times, but
Lots
Jordan
of those.
Peterson is a good example of where I've just been like, he's held firm. He's like a classical liberal. That's how he describes himself.
Sure.
But everything he says, I agree with, and I'm just like, are you sure you're a liberal? Because everything you say makes sense to me,
Sure.
and I agree with. So, are you saying that just because it's like almost like today it's almost a bad word to be considered right leaning or a conservative or a Republican?
God forbid Republican.
Yeah, like it's almost like
What?
I'm saying my makeup was flaking.
Oh, Jamie, did you have something? We have a new Jamie. Yesterday's episode was my daughter's Jamie. What you got?
I was thinking about how you were talking about how like being on the left or being on the right is considered like a bad thing to some people, like to liberals, in that sense, to where like I'm just thinking about the Chang podcast with Patrick, that David, about how he says that the left is more criticized when really the right can't say anything.
Oh yeah, we definitely
Mhm.
Yeah, Patrick.
we're criticized for everything that we say, like everything.
Right.
Yeah, no, 100%.
That's true.
Liberals can say whatever the fuck they want, and they can say that, oh, well, I meant it in this context and whatever.
Right.
But conservative Republican say something, God forbid, make a
Yeah.
fucking joke.
And shout
Can't
out
even make a
to
joke.
shout out to Patrick Bet David and the
We're your
biggest
biggest
fans,
fans, bro.
No, he's actually an excellent
Oh,
interviewer.
oh, dude, he's awesome, bro. Yeah, he's cool.
I really admire that man.
Yeah. Back to the live stuff, bro. I really wish we could do that, you guys. Because this is one topic is that flat Earth shit. I swear to God, bro, if we went on a live, we would hear that all day. It is, and I'm just saying we would. Dude, when I heard Eddie from Joe Rogan, what's his name? Eddie something.
Oh, Eddie Bravo.
Eddie Bravo.
Yeah.
I don't know how I didn't remember that. His argument I heard the other day on a video on TikTok, dude, he made valid, like, not the evidence of like, no, he did have evidence of it. I'll fucking show you. It just sucks that I can't show them, but, and I'll give you the chance to actually watch it, and we can go off and talk about our own thing, but the guy that actually, some scientists that actually
Is this
proved
the
a lot
video
of
that you
shit.
already sent me?
I just sent it to you.
Okay,
Did you watch it?
I did.
With Eddie Bravo. Okay, that dude had it in his on his gravestone. It is almost like a death confession. But
Yeah.
why would he do that?
That he thinks they're.
Why would he put the dome talk shit, whatever it's called, the Flement or whatever it is? Why would you put that on your grave? It is almost like it was a fucking death confession. When he brought it up like that, it's like,
the
why?
Earth is
Yeah.
flat.
Again, are you sure you watched it? Are you sure
I
you
did,
actually
yeah.
watched that one? Did you? No?
Damn it.
You
Liliana.
just said you just sent it.
Yeah,
How
like
long ago was
3
that?
hours ago, 4 hours ago.
I just recently got on TikTok. And I have not seen that shit, so.
You can't say it like
I
that.
just
Do you
went-
act
I
like you
just went through
Dude,
our
I see
TikTok.
your fucking your phone in
That
your
doesn't mean
hand
I'm on
every 2
TikTok.
seconds.
That doesn't mean I'm on TikTok.
Yeah, but
does
statistically,
not
you would
mean
think
I
that
am
you're
on
fucking
TikTok.
scrolling.
Yeah, on Instagram.
Okay. Oh, for fuck's sake! Sorry, Instagram.
Snapchat. I'm always on Snapchat.
I'm just saying. I know you get notifications.
No, I don't.
And if I'm sending you something, you know what? Too bad
you-
I'm not one of her friends.
y'all-
Is all I'm saying.
Y'all
Too bad I'm
think
not one
that
of her
we're
friends.
on one certain app all the time, and we're not.
Oh my
You guys
god!
all think we're on TikTok.
This parent
No,
adults.
him.
Adults.
We
No,
think
you
that
said
we're-
we.
We're on TikTok 24/7. You be sending me TikToks while I'm at school, man.
And you send them to me. So does your friends.
No, and you be sending me lives too, and I can't even click on them.
Okay, be
Yeah,
honest.
you're so
Okay,
full of
okay,
shit.
you know
You're
how
just talking
serious-
at your
No,
ass.
I'm not.
I was
Yeah.
curious about
Literally,
this.
look.
Yeah, because you know what? I can literally say I'm not on my phone. There's no way I'm on my phone
Okay,
24/7. So I know you're talking out of your ass. There's no way I'm on my phone 24/7.
Liliana, be honest. Okay, like so, I've questioned because I send lots of shit to Roman, right? And I've sent stuff to the group chat. How often do you actually look at the shit that we send into the group chat?
Never.
Yeah, there
See?
you go. I knew it.
But
And I know you
I
get
don't
those.
check my messages.
Oh, she had a fucking excuse for everything, huh?
No, because it's if you look through my I have a million mail things I don't open.
Okay.
Messages
You
are
know there
one
is a
of them.
purpose to us sending that shit into the group chat, right?
It just
It's
ends
so
up going down.
so that when you can watch those videos, like we can all talk about the shit that like we you know like all this
Yeah.
stuff that
But again, you guys send me
So we're
that
on
shit
the know.
during school. I can't.
Oh
watch
my
it.
god, like you seem to
Okay.
act like I'm really focused on my
'cause
education, guys.
because sometimes
Oh
you guys
my
be sending
god, Dad,
YouTube
give me a
shit.
break.
You send me YouTube shit all the time. I can't just pull out my phone and watch a whole ass YouTube video. I'm not doing that shit in class.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I love. Okay, if this is true, I am happy you are taking your schooling so seriously.
But
that is a proud dad
Guess
moment.
who's
Then,
buying it?
huh?
Guess who's buying that shit though?
Fuck. Fine. What?
That you're taking school that seriously.
Yeah.
I'm just,
I'm
I
buying that.
am honestly just on Snapchat 24/7.
So we gotta send it over Snapchat.
So you're saying, yeah, no.
So if we
Is that
send
it?
it over Snapchat,
Honestly.
then you'd look at it.
And I just feel like you just like contradicted yourself because like I'm constantly on Snapchat. Well, you just told me you were on your, you were at school. You're not on your
Well,
phone.
no.
Essentially
Well,
just said, no,
'cause that's
I'm a
not-
professional.
No, because okay.
And also, I'm on
let's be serious,
Snapchat
let's be
most of the
serious.
time.
Okay, I have a focus. I have a focus thing on my phone where it will send me certain notifications. So sometimes my phone will switch to different notifications. So, like different lock screens, I can switch to, and it will send me just one notification from one app or a different selected.
Okay,
of
okay.
apps.
Can I ask? Okay.
So at school, I only have messages from you, and then like Snapchat.
So then why don't you look at the fucking messages from me then? You just got done saying that, Dad, you're sending me messages. I'm getting messages from you.
I'm
Then
not watching your
them.
videos though, is what I'm saying.
So I'm sending them for no fucking reason.
On messages, yes.
No, honey, I'm saying, like, do you see the reasoning for me to send you? Because it's for a purpose.
Yes, I get that, but you.
So you're like- so you're-
I'm telling you, I'm not gonna always see that.
You know what that sounds like, though? What the fuck you just said? When I get off of school, all I see is messages from you and on Snapchat. Well, then if you see that there's messages from me,
Okay.
open them.
No,
Can
I didn't
Can I
say
ask
that.
a simple question? So, what is the best method of delivery for like videos that Roman and I want you to see that we can all talk about on the podcast?
On Snapchat.
Snapchat, really?
You send me
God.
stuff on Snapchat. How many times do
Okay.
I open it?
Huh?
I open it like that. You can't lie.
Yeah, because you're not doing any school shit. You're fucking opening my Snapchat. I know this, dude. Even her friends will be like doing some stupid ass shit.
But I just told
or
you I
eating
have,
candy. Like, yo, I
I
got
have a
these.
notification thing set. So that is, I am telling you, I
Isn't
am
that
at
hard to
fault.
then set your
But I'm
notification
telling
to where
you,
you
that's
get
what
the
I'm saying.
messages?
That's what I'm saying, and I will switch that.
It doesn't have. You are going to switch.
I'm going to switch it. I'm going to switch
all
it.
right.
So
To
I
message-
get my group chat messages
To
on
Messenger?
regular phone. Like,
I find you're full of shit.
yeah,
I'm going
literally,
back to
I
that. You're
have
full of
different-
shit.
I literally have different
There is
focus
no
notifications.
Part gonna be.
Yeah, it's gonna be in it because you're full of shit because they're fucking text messages. Hey, I know all the fathers that understand what the
Yes,
fuck I'm going
I
through right now.
have do not disturb. There's literally
So
different focus things.
you have it on do not disturb on text messages where your dad's gonna get a hold of you, but
God,
fucking
you don't
Snapchat's
understand
gotta
what
be
I'm
on number
saying.
one.
I can have certain people's on do not disturb.
Do you put your dad on Do Not
No,
Disturb?
I'm telling you, I have your focus, like yours on. I get messages from you. You're my top. You're like my favorite.
Right? Okay.
So I get messages from you.
Okay, so blessed.
You're
bro.
my,
You're
you're my emergency.
She's
thing.
just saying she doesn't have enough time to watch the damn videos that
Yeah.
you guys do send.
And as a father, I'm saying that's horse shit. You don't have time to watch my fucking videos when I know you're on your phone scrolling on Instagram, Snapchat, or you're not doing your school shit. So I know I can send those to you because you have fucking time, youngster. That is what I'm saying. So I ain't gonna be able to sit here and conform and say, "Oh, I understand." No, I don't.
Don't give him,
But I just-
don't give him
but I-
that squinty eye.
but I
I know
just
you know what he's
explained to
talking
you
about.
Okay,
what.
listen. I want everyone to hear this real
Okay.
quick. I'm gonna play this out, and I want everyone to hear it. As some of you might not be able to see it, but this is Eddie Bravo.
Now, you know who Warner Von Braun is? Yes. Warner Von Braun was Hitler's right-hand man. He was his rocket
Oh, yeah, I saw
scientist.
this.
And
Yeah,
after
this is
World
the one
War
he
II,
sent me earlier.
the United States took about 1,200 Nazi scientists, including Operation Paperclip. They took all these Nazi scientists and took Warner Von Braun and we had a nest. All 6 missions. And then check this out. When Warner Von Braun died, Warner Von Braun's tombstone. Okay. Warner Von Braun, what did it say Psalm, what, 19:1? 19:1. And then go read what that is. This is coming from the dude who made 6 moon missions. Look at that.
He's just saying that he did it.
The glory of God and the firmament.
The firmament. The firmament sheweth his handiwork. Now the firmament, that's the dome. That's what separates the heavens from earth, or the waters from above and the waters from below. That's the firmament. That's the dome. That's when flat earthers believe in a dome. They're actually talking about the firmament. Shut up, dude. That was on Warner Von Braun's tombstone. Get the fuck out of here, right? Dude. Shut up. The heavens declare the glory of God, and the firmament sheweth his handiwork. That's what Warner Von Braun put on his tombstone. Get the fuck out of here. That's a deathbed confessional right there. That's a dead.
I mean, that is weird. It's weird to put that.
weird.
And the guy that was ahead of NASA, that Von Braun, whatever his name
I
is,
don't know. It's fun.
the access he had, it was fucking top notch of the government, bro. That raises questions. Why that? Why did you feel the need to put that on there? Why did
Maybe
you
he
feel
just
the
wanted
need to do
fuck
it?
with people before he died.
Sure, it's very possible. It is. It is. I would be like that. I'd be like, hey, you know how I could really do a fuck you?
Think.
Yeah. No, but it still raises a question. It still raises a question because even if you to think that and have an open mind by that, you're leaving that one little bit of percentage of like that's a possibility.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I thought that was pretty wild, and I think that it's funny how Eddie Bravo fucking plays that out. The whole flat Earth, the shit. I mean, he takes that shit serious, man.
Oh,
The shit
yeah, he does.
with Alex Jones. Oh my god, that was
I
fucking
like
golden.
when he addresses it to Joe Rogan. Was it Joe Rogan? I don't know. But he's like, what you need to do, what Bill Burr had said. He was like, what you need to do is take helicopter lessons and go for your instrument rating, and then you'll understand. Like, and then when you go up, you'll figure out that part of the reason why signals don't come through is because of the curvature of the Earth. And you'll stop trying to rent a fucking boat to go look at the
Yeah.
fucking ice wall.
Yeah.
So he said something like that. I think that was actually on Conan, but it was funny.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, honestly, really, are we still on the flat Earth? Like, really, there's people out there that still think it's a flat fucking Earth. Dude, like when I'm in,
I don't know. It is funny though.
when I'm in
like,
a plane and I'm 30,000 miles over the. 30,000 miles, 30,000 feet over the Earth. You can see the curvature of the Earth.
Mhm.
Like the fact that people are still talking about this shit is
what do people say about that though? Well, it's that you say that because it's the window in the airplane.
oh, for fuck's sake.
No, I swear to God, that's their excuse. They have an excuse for everything, man.
And there is, my dad works with one.
A flat earther.
Yeah, and he was saying that there is military at the edge of it
Yeah.
that's like making sure that nobody actually is.
Falls off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Well,
and it's around like Antarctica.
No.
Like
Well,
people that believe this really.
it's not about falling off. And I've heard it's not about falling off, but going over the border because they say that there's other resources on the other side of the ice wall. And they're saying that there's a whole different society, a whole different, just a whole nother level of the world, the earth, and the technology where we actually stand. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even.
Again, I think that would be something would be cool to actually bring up and fight with people on the
Yeah.
live.
No.
That would be
Yeah,
it would.
it
be.
would. It
No,
would be
because
fucking
I'd just be a
hilarious.
dick.
You're just,
I already know, I'll just be a
oh my
dick.
god, it would still be funny, dude. You're funny when you're a fucking
Trophy.
dick.
But I know that if I have one of these people sitting next to me and they're trying to argue with me about the fact that the Earth is flat, like I'm just gonna be an asshole. But
I think
you're fucking wrong.
Nathan, we're trying to find the fucking middle ground here. You can't be
Yeah.
such a dick
No,
like that, bro.
some things-
You gotta, like, again, if it raises a percentage of a question where you're gonna be a little open-minded, and again, a religious motherfucker like yourself should be okay with that. I'm gonna throw that in your
You
face.
son of a bitch.
I'm sorry, but I'm sorry, but hey, you can't take anything for face value. I'm one to be like, I'm with you though. Like, you're full of shit.
Brother, you know me though. Like, okay, like it's to entertain.
This is the reason we're all like that.
Imagine,
you know?
no,
Like,
but
we're all like that.
imagine there was somebody sitting to my left, and they were arguing the flat Earth theory, right?
Yeah.
How hard do I have to try to fake like I'm gonna keep an open mind about what they're saying? Like I'm gonna be sitting there going like this, like
No, motherfucker, but
I
there's
can't
a
wait.
line where you can be civil.
I'll be
I think it'd be interesting.
I'll be
Every episode.
Good
I'll be
going.
civil. I'll be civil, but there's gonna be a point where I'm just like, look, you're full of shit, right? Like you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Can like
But you're almost saying like you're incapable of doing that in a fun-hearted way. Like I could be like, you know, your opinion to me is so
I'll-
comical.
I'll address them.
You're gonna see me smiling.
I'll address
And
them the
there's
same
okay with that.
I'd address them the same way that somebody said that gravity doesn't exist, right? So I'm gonna be a dickhead. I'm gonna be a dickhead. I already know I will. Okay, again.
I feel like you're
like,
painting yourself
I'm gonna paint myself
red
You're
when it's
already
like.
getting rid of all of the flat earther.
yes, because they're all full of shit. And
None of
feel
them are
free to
real.
sit next to me and try to convince me
Hold
otherwise.
on.
But I'm gonna be an asshole. I already know I will.
Oh my God.
Dude, I have enough dude, driving down the roads every morning. I deal with stupid people.
Yeah.
And then to have somebody sitting next to me that's gonna like
Yes.
red in the face
Okay,
convince
I'm gonna
me.
stop you right now.
Gonna convince
I'm gonna
me
stop
that
you right
the
now.
earth is flat.
Yes. So check this
I'm
out.
gonna be an asshole.
Those are two different scenarios, and I'll tell you why. When you're driving and you're dealing with stupid people, you don't have the luxury and the opportunity to sit down and let me find out why you're stupid. That's what this is about. This is so I can understand your mentality and the way you're thinking. Because again, with the whole religious thing, I do like talking about religion with you because I want to know why you can sit here and say that fucking this guy walked on fucking water, but yet you're not believing the fucking aliens came down from fucking and showed us how to do the pyramids.
And I'll acknowledge the discrepancy there. Yeah, like that sounds okay.
So all I'm saying is, if you were sitting here with a flat earther, it's good for you to actually hear them out to see their mentality, and it's good for them to hear you. Now you're dumb. Now let me tell you why, and then you break down the facts and the evidence. That's what it's all about, bro.
I'll do it. I'm not
I
saying
know, but you're like, well, I'm gonna be a dick. I'm gonna be a dick. Well,
I'm
there's
just,
a way to be a dick.
I'm acknowledging facts.
You could be a civil dick.
I'm just acknowledging. I'll be a civil dick.
Then cool.
But I will
Then
be a
that
dick.
dick.
There's no way I can't be.
Dick. There was like how many times we like
There's just no way I can't be. I just know, like, I'll be like, it's the moment they sit down, I'll be looking at them and I'll be judging the shit out of them. Like, you'll see my eyes. Like, I'll be looking at them like, I just can't wait. Like, for me to finally like talk about how stupid you are. Like, that's just how I'm gonna be. I already know. Oh man, it's not even a question. I'm sorry. Like there's a middle ground on certain things, and other things there's not.
Like people saying their
No.
cats.
Flat Earth
Getting
is
in
one of
the
them, bro.
boxes.
Like,
But again, I broke. See, that's fucking. You can't use that because I broke that down.
What'd you say?
He's like, there is no middle ground. When you were saying there was no middle ground,
Like people shitting in litter boxes.
she's saying there is no middle ground to people that think they're cats.
Yeah.
no, I agree.
And I disagree. I disagree. You can be a dick all you want, but I'm telling you that
Your daughter's
in
smarter
my
than me, bro.
that's fine. That's what a parent strives for. So let me go there. But let me get my opinion there. So that's not the same thing, and why I can't find a middle ground to a fucking person that's thinking that they're a cat. Now you guys can sit here and say that they're delusional.
I don't
Hold the
believe you.
fuck on. Hold the
I know
fuck
what
on.
you're already saying
I don't
because
believe
they
you.
think they're playing the game smarter. They're doing.
Their preference is to act like a cat.
Okay,
That's their preference of
May I?
Coke. Like that's your preference. I'm gonna fucking want this because I like it. They're acting like a stupid person that's acting like a stupid cat because they like it. It is their preference. Deep down, subconsciously, they know they are not a cat.
May I?
But they are just putting it out there to stand out, to get the attention, and to do what they feel that makes them feel special. And that is their preference.
Okay.
That is all I'm saying.
Okay. And then, so you're gonna, okay. Imagine that Liliana and I were not sitting here and you were expected to sit across from a person that's going to convince you that they're a cat
Right.
and that they need to take a shit in a litter box.
Right.
And how serious are you actually going to take them while they're talking to you, bro? Like I'm trying to picture your facial expressions. Like
It would be this. I would be smiling. I'd be like this. Like, oh my god.
it's like my pronouns are like cat, feline, or whatever, and then you're just supposed to sit and like, and I take a shit in a litter box, and then I have a human come and scoop my shit out for me, and I'm supposed to expect that you are going to look at this person with the serious look on your face and be like, "Thank you. Tell me more." Tell me more.
You're being so condescending.
I'd really like to understand your condition.
No,
Come
you're
on,
being
bro.
so
Like,
no. Check this out.
I
'Cause-
know you. Like,
Okay.
I know you, bro. You're gonna be just like me because it's some like not even like 10 minutes into this conversation with this fucking lunatic, you're just gonna be like, you're a fucking insane person. Like I can't with you. Like, why don't you just get the fuck out of
But
my
at
house?
the end of the day, you're gonna be like, yeah, but do whatever you want, is what you're saying.
well, so okay, so those are two different.
Like,
We're
Okay, it sounds like you're like okay with them being okay with being cats or whatever the
right, and that's what I'm taking from what you've been saying. Like, oh, you know what? Maybe you have like. You're trying too hard to be like.
So you guys are thinking I'm pandering to it.
You're trying too hard
Pander
to
to
be
it.
inclusive. Yeah, you're just
pandering
like,
to it.
you know what?
Okay.
There's a place for you
Because
in our society.
I'm gonna
No.
tell them, no, you're fucking not, but do whatever the fuck you want. I don't really care.
Right.
Don't bring
right.
me into it.
No, I agree with that.
What the fuck am I just saying? What, that is literally what I'm saying. So,
You're
because
saying you're
but
going
I'm
to
saying-
listen to them talk about their nonsense.
I'm listening to their opinion and perception.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, but I'm gonna tell them.
That's it.
I'm saying it's okay.
You're saying they're not worth your time. Cut and dry. They're not worth my time. I don't want to hear it because
I'd
you're
say
wrong.
like no, like it's a free country and you can believe what you want. But I'm also going to acknowledge that you're a lunatic. You don't know what you're talking about. You think that you're something else that you're not, and you can believe what you want to believe, but you are crazy. You're crazy.
Okay.
And also, there's a place for you because it's the United States.
So-
If it were a
Yeah.
if it were a different country, you'd be either institutionalized or shot or just like expelled from society. But you're
Just know
fortunate
you're
'cause
gonna have
in
to
this
grow the fuck
country.
up.
You're,
Okay,
you're
listen.
in, yeah.
The where I'm getting loud and being frustrated is the fact of the matter is that you guys are not. I'm feeling you guys are not really listening to me.
Okay.
You're not because you asked me what your facial expressions would be. They would be that. They would be like, because if anybody wants to rewind this fucking episode, I'm looking at you describing how I'm going to be. Shut the fuck up. Hold on. You can rewind it. I'm going like this. I would talk like that to a cat guy.
I've seen you give me the same look over
Right.
something that
I don't agree
much
with.
less controversial
Sure.
than what we're talking
But
about.
there's nothing wrong with me. Like, again, when they're describing their mentality, because I love information. So if they have a way of thinking, I want to know what got them there. Where are you going with this? I'm going to ask that person questions. What compels you to fucking shit in a box? So I'm going to ask that. I am going to ask that because that's the same thing why I watch serial killer movies or documentaries, because I want to know how the brain works. So I want to know where you're going. So yes, I can sit there and let this person let it out, talk their bullshit, because I do agree it is bullshit. But if you want to fucking shit in a box in your own house and everything, go for it. I don't give a
do
fuck.
it around me.
But don't do it around me. Don't do it around my kids. Don't put it where it's forced upon other people, like in schools. I don't agree with that. But I would like to talk to a person that acts like a feline and think that that's okay. Like, where do you get off thinking that that's okay? And why do I have to be subjected to that? Like, why? And I would expect that person to give me the same response when I say you're full of shit, not them to be like, looking at me all foul and shit. They could laugh at me too, because I bet a gay guy is gonna cringe when I talk about loving a woman. They're gonna cringe like, that's not for me, because that's not their preference, and I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? But do I agree with it? Hell no. Do I like it? Hell no. Do I want to see it? Hell no. But again, the way people think, just people in general, the human brain, all together. I want to know how that shit works, and I don't mind, because knowledge is power, dude. So the more knowledge I have about it, the more understanding about it, and the more I can say it's full of shit. if I knew how someone's brain works,
just
I could
don't
even more
understand
so
how
say
you
that they're
think
full
you're
of
gonna
shit.
gain any valuable knowledge from somebody that
I
fucking
know he
delusional.
wants to see like the psychology behind
No,
it.
I get
understand
that.
what
That
you're
makes
saying.
sense.
Well, I'm
I
saying-
understand what you're saying, but no, like there's
Like the why
But
do
it's-
you do
okay, no,
Exactly.
no, I agree
There's
with
no
I agree
pandering
with
there.
what you're saying, but I actually want to dissect like I'd really want to like go in depth into like what you're saying, like really how they arrived at that conclusion that
Yeah.
they are cats.
Well,
Yeah,
and,
but how are you supposed to do that when you're saying they're stupid? Is what he's saying.
yeah, like
And that's a hurdle that I'd have to address.
that's what I'm saying, and it's understandable. It's understandable.
Sure,
I'm
sure.
like,
so
I get
if that person was sitting to my left,
yeah.
and then you guys are being a lot more understanding than I was, and I was just being like, you're a fucking idiot, like, and so you guys would have to keep me in check.
The thing is, though, I think if somebody actually was in front of your face, I honestly don't think that you'd call him a fucking idiot if you
No,
were
yeah,
having
he
a
would.
conversation.
I
Yeah,
would.
yeah, he would. Yeah, he would.
Think
He'd
so?
make it awkward. Yeah, yeah.
I'd
I've seen
make
him
it
do it
really
before.
awkward, yeah.
I've seen him do it. I've seen him do it. Like, you're full of shit. He's literally done it. Yeah, no. What he was saying, he's being truthful.
Yeah, let's not.
You know what I'm
let's
saying?
Not mention names.
No,
but yes,
no,
I
yeah,
have.
he's
I
done
have
that. He's done that. And again, I'm
I'm like Roman's a lot more like okay.
we've put this to the test.
Yeah, Roman's a lot more of a compassionate person than I am. Where I'm much more willing to write people off and just be like, you know what, you're not my camp. Go fuck yourself. Like whereas Roman in a lot more cases is like, just tell me more about yourself. Let me try to understand like your situation. Whereas like if I'm just so opposed to their like whatever, this is just.
Okay, you know what? Honestly, I have South Park written down. I actually have South Park written down.
Pause this shit.
We're gonna get. Well, you know what? And I wanted to stop getting so serious. And you know what? South Park is gonna shout out to South Park, Comedy Central. You debate. That I want to stop getting serious, but I understand what you were trying to say. You're saying that I will. I'll take my.
essentially
You put me in.
my point was-
You're easy to get into a corner to get you fucking pissed off to where it's like fuck you. It takes a while for you to get me into that corner where but it's funny that you say that because you always give me shit saying that I'm the first one to pop off and be Benny.
Well, it gets.
But
to that
that's a different
point.
scenario, right?
You gotta get poked
it,
enough.
it depends on the scenario because there's been other times where I've been like, hey dude, like chill. Like and where I've been kind of more the compassionate one. Where you were just like, no, fuck them, fuck that, that's stupid.
I think I'm like
And
that
then
when I
there's
know
other
that the
times where
person should know better.
Where it's the reverse. Yeah.
I think I'm like that with my patience is shorter when it comes to people I think that should know better. You know what I mean? And that goes along with people with suit and ties and thinking that they know better.
Mhm.
So I don't have no patience for them.
Well, I don't either.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah. So fuck all the whole serious shit. I think we took the episode really far into that because I wanted to talk about the SNL and Woody Harrelson. He pulled the
You brought a lot of topics down,
yeah.
though. So I don't...
He pulled Dave Chappelle.
What?
Woody Harrelson, yeah, man. He was on Saturday Night Live, and he basically did a fake tail to represent. Basically, he used it as a. I got there's a movie script, and basically, this guy, the cartel is forcing people to take a drug, and if you don't take the drug, you have to stay at home, and if you don't, and then that drug you have to take it over. Basically, talking about COVID and the media. And Joe Rogan flipped on it and said, wow, the media actually proved his point because it didn't take 2 seconds after that aired. The media totally went crazy on different sources and just totally went after him over it. So it's like proved his point.
And
again, that's
the
kind of
first time
fucking
hearing of it.
yeah. It was crazy. It was Joe Rogan did a whole skit on it. He was the first one that I heard it from, and then I found the skit, the Center and Ivan. It just reminded me of Dave Chappelle. But, fuck all that. We've heard all that type of shit, so we can go ahead and etch that out. I do want to talk about how bad fucking South Park is, though, dude. So, we just got done watching a fucking episode, bro. It was horrible. Horrible, bro.
Bathroom.
Don't you gotta go?
I do have.
Okay, take a break. Ah, ha, ha.
Oh, I get it.
Is that all? Is Sophia again?
Everybody in there.
Who?
None of your business.
None of your
Nanya.
business. Jesus Christ, this is the same thing that happened last night.
Come on.
Or not last night, but the night before.
That was, oh yeah, I thought that was last
Was
night.
I?
It's crazy. We didn't.
I didn't want to.
South Park, dude. How the fuck are they not canceled?
Or Family Guy. Or Simpsons.
They are.
Simpsons is not as
They
bad.
unapologetically continue in the same course they have the entire time they've been running. That's why.
I mean, well, the bathroom's open. Fuck that
You're
dog,
making
dude.
him sit in armor.
Should give him a PayPal.
Oh, okay.
Fucking
Gotta
kill
do
that
it.
dog, dude. Give him 2, overdose that piece of shit. Sorry. I didn't mean it. It just came out. You know, you get to a certain point, and it just
It's
kind of
because Sophia's putting it in his head.
what?
Killing Jojo.
Yeah.
Jojo keep or
Fuck that
Sophia
dog,
keeps
dude.
saying he's gonna
I'll
die.
fucking torture that piece of shit. Sorry, God. See, you guys got me in this whole. I don't mean it.
Huh?
But, like,
Yeah.
I haven't been sleeping in like a fucking long ass time, and this dog's been keeping me up.
Is that her? Yeah.
I need it sedated at nighttime.
I guess that's the only thing. I mean, he is on his shit.
He's 12 years
Oh,
old.
yeah,
Where's my yeah.
I think it's okay. Where are we at? Wow, no shit. We're at 110. So, and we kind of covered a lot right there. That South Park is gross, bro. I really wanted to talk about that shit. It was bad. Like, it was an episode where
Why
they
are you
took,
gonna talk about it right now?
because I didn't think we were gonna actually keep running with it. Why are you acting like you're gonna fucking hit me?
Okay, because you always talk
I
about the
dare
good stuff,
you.
and then he comes out.
But
and
don't
goes,
do
"Oh,"
that.
And then you guys
Don't do that. That's a threat. That's a threat. You literally like, Dad, what? Stop talking about it. Like, bro. Yeah,
I know, but that's always what happens, and then he comes out like, then
And
a
it's like
whole different
mid-conversation.
conversation happens.
Hurry the fuck up. I knew he was coming. It's like, shit. You didn't wash your hands, gross motherfucker. You liar. Alyssa, I'm fucking joking. Wash your hands.
I didn't wash my hands.
He didn't. He's
Where did you
lying.
get food from?
There's pizza there if you want some. Go ahead. There's some chicken strips too. Go ahead and help yourself.
Spicy.
There's spicy
Oh,
buffalo.
Okay.
Yeah, go for it. Help yourself. So, bro, they're fucking wrong. Dude, Butters was getting raped on there.
Huh?
Yeah. Like, dude, and it wasn't even a
Right
little
to
bit. It wasn't even a little. No, because I wanted,
No,
you
he
know,
was full
full
on
on getting fucking raped.
exposed.
Yeah, like because he kept on thinking
Bro.
that Cartman was dead, and he's going back and forth saying, "I'm seeing, oh my God, he's dead," and he's coming up. Obviously, he wasn't, but his parents are like, "You're, take him to a psychiatrist." And they probed him, but like it was like this big balloon thing, and it went up. And he's like, "My bottom's so sore," and it like showed him, and the machine like, dude, it was so bad.
moving his head.
Yeah, he was going, like, bro, it was horrible.
Never
Horrible.
seen somebody laugh so much at somebody else getting raped.
Yeah. No, and
No, it was. We were like shocked.
yeah, we both like dead stop. Like,
Like what?
is that really happening right now? Like, holy shit,
As somebody that doesn't watch South Park very often,
dude! And I can't believe Ben Shapiro is like a big fan of South Park like that. Like, he's like, you can't help but laugh at some of the shit that they do, and they some of their episodes are totally accurate. Like, some of them are really accurate when it comes to the trending thing, the politicians and politics and everything. Now, granted, like the episode where they were trying to get the gay out of Butters,
Oh god, yeah.
and like
Pray the gay away.
pray the gay away.
Yeah.
And then like every 2 minutes, dude, there was a gunshot, and then they're like, "Here's your counselor, your supporter." They open the door and it's this boy hanging, and he's like, "So anyway," and they walk into the next room, dude.
They
Horrible,
don't even acknowledge that.
horrible, bro. I mean, like, oh. So did you also watch the 5 worst, the most? I showed you the jokes.
Oh,
it was
God.
a TikTok clip I sent you on Messenger. So you actually better fucking watch it after giving Liliana so much
I
shit.
watched everything that you sent me.
Okay, so the one where the 5 most offensive jokes.
Yeah.
Okay, the one where Gervais talk about the daughter at the park.
Oh my God.
That even Liliana was like, "That's like, why are they laughing?" That one wasn't. We like totally like,
No.
but people were fucking laughing in the, and then when he took a drink, and like, oh yeah, you had to, like none
You
of
had to
that.
clear that. You had
Yeah,
to.
and there was none of it was
You
like,
knew that was
wow.
fucked up.
That was not funny, man. Like some of that, and what Chris Rock said about if you want 5 ways to get attention, have a big show your ass, and then the other one go shoot a school. Like, why would you say that? It's not a funny joke. Like, unless it was.
I mean, he's not wrong. Like, I mean, to get attention, that is technically a way you can get attention.
Again,
But why
even
would you
the
promote
I'm not
that?
why
saying
would
that
you?
that's a
Yeah,
good
exactly.
thing.
Like,
Obviously
like
not saying
there was
that's
a
good
poor.
thing, but obviously.
There was a way you could have made that funny, and you didn't. You
Shoot up
went
school.
You went for the
Yeah,
wow
yeah,
factor.
no, yeah,
like
yeah.
that's all you said that for. It wasn't to be
Show
funny.
your ass.
Because everyone was
Shoot up
scared.
School.
Everyone was scared to laugh at it.
Yeah.
Like, dude, you're being stupid. You're trying to be extra. Like, dude, knock it off. And it goes with the whole
What was, the
pandering
other,
thing.
what was the other three?
Oh, I don't know. It was I think one was talent, but the other two was be a victim and something else. I don't know. Again, don't want to get back into that. That was just more than worth our while. But yeah, dude, I cannot believe South Park is still running and going, man. I mean, along with Family
so
Guy.
fucked
Yeah,
up.
because there's just enough people out there that want to watch it. I'm not
Yeah,
one of
but
them.
everyone
I
is
don't,
like snowflakes. Like, why?
Yeah, like with the people out there right now, how isn't it?
Not that.
It's one of the few. It's
Not
like a
talking about
niche. It's like a niche show. You know what I'm saying? Like niche, like NICHE.
Yeah.
Like there's plenty of people out there that want to watch like the taboo shit, and that's the group of people that's allowed this show to continue airing.
So you're saying if a show was less popular and said something along
Yeah,
those
the
lines,
only reason why it's
because like Tim Allen's show got canceled, Roseanne got canceled, and yet these are okay.
Right.
Well, and then they
Also
talk.
on Comedy Central.
Yeah, but I'm sure that yeah, Dave Chappelle didn't get canceled until he denied Hollywood because he did some racial fucking
Well, and
jokes.
South Park just doesn't make any argument that they're trying to do like that. They just do their own thing.
They're openly.
Like that the Meghan Markle shit was hilarious.
Oh.
Do you see the Meghan Markle
Yeah,
stuff? Do you
yeah.
know much about Meghan Markle and her husband Prince Harry? It was hilarious,
Yeah.
dude, because they're like, we want privacy, and it's
Ben
like,
Shapiro went off on that one too.
yeah, that was actually pretty funny. No, but it's just like they're like the biggest fucking hypocrites when it comes to like, we just want privacy, and we're about to go on our privacy tour where we visit all these different places to talk about how much we want privacy. Like, you fucking
so
idiots!
dumb.
Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like,
Yeah.
you want privacy, and you're gonna go on this tour to talk about how much you want privacy, and you're gonna go on the Oprah show to talk about how much you want privacy. You fucking liars! And
Yeah.
then that Meghan Markle chick talking about how she felt so discriminated because she's black. I didn't even know she was black. She's so light skinned.
Well, and then that what they said that they
Like,
had
yeah,
concern
and
of how their
supposedly
baby.
the royal family was concerned about how dark the baby was
Yeah.
going to be. Like, oh, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
I guarantee you that wasn't a real question that was actually
Well, Chris,
asked.
Chris touched on that too, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it did.
But man, I
Brother,
mean, still
we're
though,
in we're in 2023, bro. No, there's no way the fucking royal family was just like, oh my god, this baby might be like just a little darker than the rest of the rest of us. Like, go fuck yourself. Like, there's no way that there was that like the royal family was actually concerned about how dark the baby was gonna be.
no, I can see that. Why the fuck not? You
I
think
no,
that
no,
anybody
no,
would
okay,
be
no,
like
no,
that? Would be the royal family?
Yo, and don't get me wrong, I fucking hate the royal family.
Yeah,
I fucking hate all of them. They can all die for all I care.
but I
And
can,
they're all
out of all
inbred.
people,
They're
though, I
they're
could see
they're
that.
all inbred motherfuckers on top of that.
But again,
And-
so you would
and-
make
and
you
yo,
fun.
and-
Why
and-
are
and-
royalties fucking inbred? Because they want their
'Cause they're all
bloodline to
fucking
be
each other.
pure. So you could understand that the royal family would be
Well,
like
who's,
that.
Who's the was a prince? Who's the prince that was supposedly on Epstein's island? Who was that guy? It wasn't Prince Harry. It
No,
was,
no.
Charles.
No, I don't think it was Charlie.
No.
William?
It wasn't the sons. It wasn't the two sons. It wasn't neither of them. They might have been, but who you're talking about, I know who you're talking about.
I think it was Prince Charles.
Awesome. Hey, Jamie, look it up. Which royal family was on?
No, it wasn't Philip.
No, I don't think he was actually a part of that.
I think it was Prince Charles.
I don't think it was.
Charles.
Yeah, that's all you got to put. I wonder how much of the fucking Andrew. Prince Andrew. So that's an uncle, right? He's not part. He wasn't. He was the brother of Charles, Prince Charles. He was the brother.
Because there's a famous photo of a girl that was in Epstein's the Netflix series of that was just talking about Epstein. There was a specific photo of a girl that was with one of the royal family members, and he swears up and down that like he didn't have anything to do with like he didn't have any sexual relations with this chick or whatever. But like there's a lot of evidence to suggest otherwise.
There's a picture.
I can't read. I'm old.
Well, there's a picture of him with the girl.
Oh, that's
That's the picture. That's the picture. Yeah, it's a Prince Andrew.
Is it Prince Andrew?
Yeah.
Okay.
With the girl.
Yeah. Fuck
And
them.
then Ghislaine Maxwell's in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
of
she's
the
all
girl.
right.
Yeah. Fuck all them. Fuck the fucking royal family. And I don't agree with the way that they achieved all their wealth. Like, I mean, like they I don't know why the general public actually likes the royal family. Because like
They're the only royalty that we really
right,
know.
but when you think
That's
about
why.
it, like how did they achieve all that wealth? They just leached off of the public.
Well, yeah, you do. I mean, and it's stupid that I'm referring
There
it to
were-
as a movie, but you know how what he said in the Knight's Tale? How the nobles become nobles, anyways? They
Right,
took it. Yeah. So I mean, there is that too. You can actually give them credit because they took it. They weren't naive. They didn't let. They saw the opportunity to become royalty and they took it. So there is some type of like, okay,
Yeah.
you have that. But no, I mean, I agree. I know every royalty is on the back. The back, even Rome was on the back of the mob. The mob controlled everything, so they acted like they were a higher up, but no, they were the actual
Well,
servants.
let me put it this way: like if I was English, I would have absolutely nothing against somebody that wanted to slit the queen's throat and then take all her shit. I'd say that they were justified because that's exactly like.
That depends on what status you were at.
No, I'm just saying like not me personally, but I'm saying like somebody else just wanted to take the queen's wealth. Like how are they unjustified for doing so? You know what I'm saying?
I guess, yeah.
I'm not saying that somebody should go and do it. I don't think anybody should go and do that.
Sounded like that's where you're going, though.
I'm just saying I can't blame them if they did because like
How did they take it? They slit
exactly
throats
like
too.
yeah.
Right.
I mean the royal family is it's fucked up. They're all fucked up.
Again, you can look at it where they kept it established because back then, yes, you could do that. You could. Okay,
Yeah,
you did
supposedly
it. But
it's
now
not
we're at
okay
a different
now.
age where they're untouchables.
Yeah, it's now
You know, it's
not
done.
Okay.
It's
But
done.
Again, like I'd say that's hypocritical.
It was a good
I'd say
deal.
That's stupid.
Yeah. No, fuck all that. Nobody's royalty.
Fuck the
That's
royal
all fake.
family.
It's all
Fuck
fake.
Meghan Markle and fuck that. What's the guy's name?
Andrew.
Prince
Andrew.
No, the Prince Harry and Prince Andrew. Yeah, fuck all them all. Yeah, fuck all of them. I hate them
Fuck
all.
the status of royalty. Anyway, bro.
I
So
feel like the mood from you is just like fuck everything.
I know that's like literally everything that like if we do the playback, you
You're like,
said
shut
that
the
for
fuck
everything.
up.
I have a special.
Fuck them. They're a fucking idiot.
No, I have a
I'm saying
special
fuck
hatred for the royal family. I think that they're all cunts and they should all fucking like die in a hole. I don't like. I just don't. Okay. Let me expand on.
I can say that. You don't have to because you know what? Every one of us has that type of mentality. At least I like to think that everyone has that type of mentality where we're like, fuck that motherfucker. He could rot in hell.
So let me explain.
Yeah,
Okay,
we all
I
think
don't
that.
think any of their wealth or notoriety was earned. It was taken, and then they've just been able to live a very a privileged life.
I don't know why you're trying to justify that stuff.
Well, I'm just saying
We get
they've
it.
lived a very but I'm just saying like they've lived a very privileged life that was not earned. That's my point.
Sure, I agree.
As opposed to like somebody that was like like Elon Musk. Like he came up from nothing and then he built like an empire.
Yeah.
And like it's like
They're not on the same
we'll put
level.
on you, bro.
Yeah.
Like cool. You're not.
I could hold you in more of a royal
Right.
status than the fucking actual
than people that
noble.
just like took from the poor and the,
Yeah.
in the public.
Oh, yeah,
general
absolutely.
Public. Yeah.
Like, dude, how many people do you think you kill a day in your head? This is a fucking real. That's a real question. Like, how many people do you think you kill a day?
That is something.
You know what I'm saying? Again, that would be a good live conversation because I'm going to tell you right now. I swear to God, I probably kill like about 3 on average. About 3
That's a-
people a day.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
that's low.
I could kill that motherfucker. Thank you.
Oh
I think
my
so.
God.
Like I'm saying on a guess, but like, no, it's
That-
true. It's true. Like, if I had a fucking I'll shove this knife down your fucking
I
throat.
killed the person that was driving slow in front of me today on the way to
Yeah.
work.
Like, I'm gonna run you off, motherfucker. Oh my God, if I didn't want to scratch up my car right now, I would run you the fuck off. Yeah,
Yeah,
I that's
was
everybody,
literally,
dude.
like, dude, on the way to work, almost every day, I'm literally thinking about like, and now, okay, like,
That's why I looked
It's-
at you because I was like, you go to, you deal with a lot of dumb people.
I do.
So I figured you, in a sense, she has to deal with a lot more people.
Yeah.
than me.
how many on a daily basis?
All the time, I like can think of different, like multiple people I can just.
Yeah, but so in this, what would you say? We'll give it a number where how many people you kill a day,
On average.
an average. You
I
could
could
be
probably like a handful of people.
yeah.
Yeah.
And the fact that you had to take so long to think about it, just that's a real response. Like,
Yeah. Well, and I bet
Yeah,
you
I do.
I bet you're being conservative.
yeah, I mean, I was trying to be. I was trying to be conservative when I said 3.
I ain't gonna be saying that. A lot of people think I'm like actually gonna kill
But
them.
see,
But
I
that's why
will
people
say
think I'm
that-
such an angry, like I'm
That's it.
such a mean person because I talk so.
Aggressively.
No, there's a difference
Aggressively.
between being mean and being right.
Yeah. Well, and so that's another thing, though.
But I still get called mean for it because.
But I also like that a girl also has this standpoint. Because for men, it's like one thing to hear it, but from women, they're so quiet when it comes to politics and like everything going on. So
So
it's good to have your point of view also.
an aggressive female.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's funny. That's why I brought up the whole killing thing because I know all 3 of us that like think of that. Like, dude, we kill so many people a day. It's just one of those things. I think most of everyone thinks that way.
they just don't want to
Alyssa's
say
like,
it.
no,
They just don't want to say it.
No, but all right, guys. Well, I think we need to cut it off right with that. We'll be back at it and tomorrow, hopefully. God, see, dude, I'm so sick of this fucking spot, bro.
All right. If you guys like this episode, go ahead and like and subscribe
You're
and
gonna
share.
do that anyway. You're gonna do that anyway,
What?
even though in the beginning, if you listen to the episode,
Oh, yeah.
we're not gonna do that
No,
anymore.
no.